You may have noticed that energy bills have an annoying way of climbing with the temperatures. Partially that's unavoidable, but if you've also got, say, a clogged duct system, or maybe you're missing insulation in your attic, your crawl space around your hot water lines, if you've got air leaks around your windows, doors, outlets, or in 100 other places behind your walls where you can't see them. You may find your summer fun fund running out a little early. How can you keep your home energy bills under control without your home becoming a sweat lodge? If only there was someone, anyone out there, with the knowledge and resources able to help you through this summer. Howdy folks, I'm Jim. I'm a home energy rater for Southern Energy Management. We are so excited to announce that we have launched ShineTV. Here at ShineTV, we'll be taking you on a tour of the world of building science to empower you to make the right home energy decisions for your family and your living situation. And hopefully, to have some fun while we're at it. We're going to talk about the #1 thing that I get asked about on the job site. No, not solar panels. Solar panels are great, and we will talk about them, but not today. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the #2 thing that I get asked about on the job site. And that is, yes, the blower door test. You're probably looking at the screen right now and thinking,
dear God, what is that thing?
The blower door is the most important tool that we use to find and locate air leakage. And controlling air leakage is crucial to a livable home. To prevent new homes from leaking, we build what we call a thermal boundary around the living space. Basically a barrier that can keep your conditioned air safely inside at the right temperature. You can think of it a bit like this. The exterior of the bottle is the thermal boundary of your home, and the blue water inside is the nice cool air that will keep you nice and comfortable during this summer's inevitable record-breaking temperatures. So far so good, right? Unfortunately, no thermal boundary is perfect. We do sometimes need to go in and out of our homes, and every time we do, we're effectively puncturing the thermal boundary and our conditioned air escapes. Not all air leaks are as obvious as an open door. In fact, many of them are behind your walls and effectively invisible. And that's a big problem for us. Without waiting for the heat to hit, how do we know whether our home is tight or as leaky as a nice beef and mushroom soup? Get it? Because leaks? Like green onions? No? We'll move on. Now, since all homes have some leaks, we've put tiny pinholes into all of these. You probably noticed the one in this one. That's because there's so much pressure on them that the leak has become very obvious. If we were living in a home like this, we would constantly feel a draft. But all of these ones have tiny holes too. You can't notice them with the eye. They're like the ones that are behind your walls or in places that you can't spot. Despite that, one of these is going to be leaking 10 times faster than the other ones. So how can we tell which is which? If you were going to buy one of these homes, you probably want to know which is the tight one, right?
Well, which one is it?
Which one indeed?
If we could make some of these leaks speed up, like the way that these were, we'd be able to spot them a lot easier. In order to do that, we need to force them to go faster, add pressure to them. Fortunately, I can do that with just a little breath. Put under the right amount of pressure, the leaks become incredibly obvious. If we could standardize the amount of pressure to be used every single time, we could get incredibly accurate data about the collective size of the leaks in the thermal boundary without ever having to see them. This is what the blower door test does. It generates air pressure to make leaks so big and dramatic that we can measure and hopefully find them. To run the test, we first close all the doors and windows in the house, so the only way air gets in or out should be through the opening for our fan. Then, we turn the fan on and increase the speed until it creates a difference of 50 pascals between the inside and the outside of the home. If the home is leaky, then as the fan runs, air will be streaming into the home through all the leaks that make up for all the air the fan blows out. And the fan will have to really rip to try to create that pressure difference. But if the home is tight, then there's very little air leaking into the home, and it won't have to run very hard at all to get to 50 pascals. The blower door test is a great tool for finding out about the state of leakage in a home, but hopefully it's not the first time the builder has thought about it. Most of the air leaks in a home are better found before your drywall goes up, and home energy inspectors can check out and try to prevent any leaks before they actually manifest. If you're in the process of buying a newly built home, consider asking your realtor if a blower door test was performed on it, and if a home energy rater inspected the home for air leaks. You might be interested in what they have to say. We've barely scratched the surface of what goes into a home's energy efficiency. If you have questions, please leave us a comment to let us know what you'd like to learn more about in future videos. Next time, we're going to delve a little deeper into the topic of air leakage, because everything we've discussed today has been about air that's already made it into your living area. But what if your conditioned air is leaking before it ever even gets to you? If you want the answer to that question, make sure to tune in next time when we talk about the duct blaster test. What? You don't know that could be what it is. You'll have to tune in next time to find out. Make sure to click like. For now, I've got to dry this place back up before my coworkers ask for the office back. So until next time, shine on. I want to say we're experts, don't try this at home, but I mean, it's just water, right? Knock yourselves out, I guess. Probably lay down some towels first though. And that would have been a really good idea.